Hello and welcome to Aset channel. My name's John Rowan. Today we're going to talk about the future. A question that comes up a lot from students, a question I've heard for many years. What is the difference between I will and I'm going to? For Japanese people it seems like a very big question, but the answer is really small. There's very little difference. And when we're talking about the future, especially about the future, the difference is tiny. But making sure that you're talking about the future is important. So, let me show you. I will buy a new car. So here we're talking about the future. I plan to buy a new car. Will shows it's pretty strong. I have a strong plan to buy a new car. I will buy a new car. We've also got this sentence. I am going to buy a new car. It means the same. At some point in the future, I will have a new car. I plan to buy a new car. It sounds a little bit more casual. It sounds a little bit softer. I'm going to buy a new car. It's just a little bit of information. I will buy a new car means it's a little bit more important to me. But basically you can say both. The difference is very small. I will buy a new car. I'm going to buy a new car. Both are talking about the future. If you use either, you will sound natural. But many Japanese people have a problem about talking about the future because they use the wrong tense. Many of my students would say, I buy a new car, which is not about the future. It's about what we generally do or usually do. But often Japanese people use this sentence style about the future, and then it's very confusing for native English speakers. So let's take a little bit more of a look. I will buy a new car. Today. Tomorrow. Next month. So, with both of these sentences we can add this. We can add the time in the future. I will buy a new car today. I'm going to buy a new car today. I will buy a new car next month. I'm going to buy a new car next month. So in these sentences we don't have the time, but we can add the time. So it's a time in the future. But I buy a new car. We can't add I buy a new car today, I buy a new car tomorrow. We can't say. Here we're talking about a usual pattern. I buy a new car every year. I buy a new car every year. I buy a new car when I save enough money. So save enough money, buy a new car. Start saving again. When you have enough money, buy a new car. So I buy is about what you usually do, your regular things. So if you're talking about the future, use will or going to. If you're talking about what you usually do or always do, then use the plain verb. So I'll give you some more examples. I will eat a sandwich for lunch. I am going to eat a sandwich for lunch. Both of those means today, the next lunchtime, I'm going to eat a sandwich. I will eat a sandwich. I eat a sandwich for lunch means every day, or most days, or usually. I will go to Osaka tomorrow. I'm going to Osaka tomorrow. This is a future sentence. Will is a little bit stronger, but they both mean the future. I go to Osaka on Sundays. That means every Sunday. Every week on Sunday I go to Osaka. So using the plain verb here, we're talking about what we regularly do or usually do. Using will or going to, we're talking about the future. So, I hope you will join us again for our next video next time, and I hope you always watch our videos. So, thank you for watching today. My name is John Rowan, and this was Aset Channel.